y'all, man, a little story, man. When I got, I've been in prison 2 times. So, you know what I'm saying? My second term was the real term. You know what I'm saying? My second term was the term of, I'm gonna have to sit down for a while and go through the stories that I heard the homies go through. You know what I'm saying? Go through the ups and downs that the homies and others have been through. Because remember, when you go to prison, you're not the first or the last to go. It's a cycle like this. And you gotta get out of that donut and start going straight and focus on yourself. So I'm gonna erase the ignorant mindset and tell y'all a quick story, man, about, getting off that bus to prison, man. You know what I'm saying, Now, when I went to go I was sentenced to 19 years with half. So I went to go, to prison, you know what I'm saying? They dropped us off in Delano, right? So, it was a lot of fellas that I had, been in court with. A couple of them, some of them got washed, some of them got 110 years, some of them got 30, some 20, some 19 like me, some 10 and 7, you know what I'm saying? But it was a couple of us that was on a bus that used to see each other at court and used to know that we was fighting some time, you know what I'm saying? And so, we all had that, we knew that we was going to go do a journey. You know what I'm saying? A real journey. This was a real journey, a real man's journey, and we was all trying to get back home. And it was a cold thing because when you in the county, it's a different rhythm. Like it was a white boy in there that he was cool as a motherfucker. He came in the county jail and he was crazy off that crystal and shit, but he was cool, you know what I'm saying? Nigga had burnt his girlfriend's house down and shit, you know what I'm saying? High off that shit. So, they gave him a cool like 5 with half or something like 4 with 85, some shit like that. But he was cool. He was cool with it because he said, I gotta get off the shit. I gotta get mine right, get my shit together. You know what I'm saying? But the nigga had cooked fire liquor up in the county. Cooked fire liquor, He will be cooking them. Nigga Pruno, man, fire, And he got his hustle on by selling Pruno. But we on that bus ride, man, up to the penitentiary, man. You know what I'm saying, man? A lot of niggas is quiet. Some niggas is quiet. Are in a position of, I'm about to go do the 16 months with half and come back on home. You know what I'm saying? And some people had to, get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So as we get off the bus, as the bus pull up in the penitentiary, right? The CO, he come on the bus. He like, check this out. This was about to happen. This my program. You in my facility. You ain't in the county no more. Ain't no warning shots fired here. You will be shot on sight, right? All that old shit. So most of us already know and some of us don't, right? So, motherfucking man said this. CO said this. It's gonna be 2 lines. It's gonna be 1 for protective custody, and there's gonna be 1 for general population. Main line. PC on the left, what you call on the right, right? And so when the niggas, everybody, he unchaining people, and he was unlocking us, giving back the county, the sheriffs, they locks, switching us back into they locks, all that shit, right? And CO look at you dead in your eyes and say this: GP or PC, nigga, and the riders is going, hey, I'm GP, general population. Go stand on the line. Get over there. Right? Gun tied right on top of you. Motherfucker, nigga. So everybody, majority of us, hey, GP, main line, man, all that shit. And next thing you know, the white boy that was cooking up the Pruno, he getting off the bus. And, CO get at him. So, he was in the county with me, so I'm thinking he all good. Man, that nigga said he must have hopped into that motherfucking line with the motherfucking PC and looked at me. I looked at him. I said, whoa, what's going on, man? CO said, ain't no talking. He said, oh, man, I can't do this, man. I don't do all that, man. I'm not built for that. And that was the truth. See, he wasn't trying to fake the funk. He was being real with himself. He said, nigga, I know my white boy people gonna tear my tear my asshole inside out. And this motherfucker, I ain't going in that mother. Oh, no. I like to be friends with everybody. That type of shit. Yeah, so you know, that's how they went down with old white boy, man. He was cool, man, but he said he couldn't handle the main line. He wasn't gonna do that, man. You know what I'm saying, me? So after we get in our lines, you know what I'm saying? You know, GP walk in the building, go through the metal detector, making sure that you know you ain't got your, you know, you ain't bring nothing from the county jail, none of that shit. You know, one of the homies that got caught with a lighter in his ass, trying to smuggle that motherfucker all the way up to the penitentiary and shit. Police said, look, nigga, it's there, nigga. So, nigga, you gonna sit right there in that cage until you pull that motherfucking shit out, and then you can go to GP, because it's metal. You know what I'm saying? And CO kind of hollered at him like, nigga, look, it ain't really nothing, nigga. And then he, yeah, all right, give me a second. Pull it out, gave the CO the lighter. Hey, get back in line, go over there, continue program, right? So we sitting in, so they strip us all. Asshole naked, go, you know, all that old shit. Strippers asshole naked, man. Go through the, you know, your Rudies to the your Tooties and all that shit, right? And then next thing you know, they grab a pair of drawers. And from that point on, like all 20, 30 of us had went into one cell. You know, it was two cells, you know, probably about 15 over here, 15 over there. We all went into the cells. Sat there for hours, you know what I'm saying? Going through the medical, you know, process, going through, you know, how much time you got, you know what I'm saying? Going through just the process of where they gonna house you, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, and everybody just talking stories and everybody, you know, saying, woo, wah, I got this. I hope they send me to, you know, to Hatchet, the homies up there. I hope they send me to Ironwood, you know what I'm saying? Because I like Ironwood. You know, everybody that been to the penitentiary kind of like want to go back to certain places to see certain people if they still there. You know what I'm saying? So we in that motherfucker. Mostly everybody, CO, you know, the counselors come and tell you, like, mostly everybody with 10 or better, you know, 15 or better, y'all gonna be housed on this yard, the D yard, and the C yard, and the B yard, some shit like that, right? So I'm like, oh, you know, we all know we got time. So we like, shit, we already know we going to cell living. You know what I'm saying? Go to cell living, you know what I'm saying? So all of us, even the SA homie. So just imagine, like, you know, motherfuckers going through medical issues and, you know what I'm saying? And now we all in our drawers. So you see niggas with ripped up stomachs. You see niggas with piss bags on they, you know, tied to their legs and shit because they, you know, they can't hold their pee and shit. You know, it's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the riders, you know, nigga huffing and puffing, can't wait to see the homies, want to squabble up, want to get their name known. You feel me? So as we sitting up in that motherfucker, man, we got there probably about 9, 10, 11 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, I probably no later than 1 o'clock we got there. So they start, after all the process, the counselor seeing everybody and medical approve everybody, we get a little lunch meal and shit. And now they like, okay, it's time to house these motherfuckers. So motherfucking counselor, CO's coming and calling certain people names. Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, you, Lopez, Jackson, you know, all that shit. You know, y'all get in line, grab your shit, grab your bag. You're going to, you know, put on a jumpsuit and shit, get your size. You're going to this yard. Oh, what is that? Dorms. You know what I'm saying? So that's the first group go out. Me and the essays and all of us, we all know, we all like, we going to sales. So we already know we ain't with nigga shit. We waiting. When he move, I'm going to move. You know what I'm saying? Because we all got 15 and above. You know what I'm saying? And some of them got life. So we sitting there, man, cold as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? In some drawers and shit and some slippers. You know what I'm saying? Waiting and shit to get our turn and, you know, get our jumpsuit on, get a blanket and shit, and go set up our motherfucking bunk. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, next thing you know, we all in the situation, just waiting and waiting. And then next you know, they come grab another load of people. Nigga, they call my name. So I'm like, man, but they don't call SA name, you know, that I know got 110 years. I know for sure. He like, okay, they waiting to call his name. They don't call his name. So I'm like, so he ended up asking, hey, where y'all going, dog? Where y'all going? To the CO. CO like, oh, we going to the dorms. And so I'm like, dorms? I'm like, man, shit, I got time, man. I don't go to dorms. I cell live. You feel me? And he like, well, shit, that's what you want to go to cell living? You get your ass back in the cell or go get you a bunk tonight and you can sleep the fuck up tonight and get mingling, right? And which any nigga know in a penitentiary, any SA know, if you get into the dorms, you're going to have more access, more movement, more, just more activity. You feel me? But it come with the bullshit. So we mob into the dorm And when we mob to the dorm, we mobbing and mobbing and mobbing, you know, seeing people transfer to the yard. Some of the essays is on point because it's up with them in the Northerners, you know what I'm saying? It's on site. So they like, man, the COs got to shut down certain yards so they can make the Southsiders move, you know, with the Crips and Bloods to their yard without bumping heads with the motherfucking Norteños. Because, you know, the Norteños still got a program, still got to go to medical, store, all this old shit. So they, nigga, you know, niggas is on point. So everybody mobbing and shit. And you know the difference between cell living and dorm living because of the noise. You know what I'm saying? When you pass by the cells, it's more quiet, it's more, you know, locked down, more established, more disciplined. But when you get close to the dorms, you hear the monkeys. So bow. Nigga, we smash in. You know what I'm saying? We smash in off the top. Now, niggas is homies, you know what I'm saying? Especially brothers. Brothers is homies. Essays just got love for they people when they come in. But we had a down homie from East Coast named Box that was kind of running the show. And he was, you know, one of, he was a Muslim brother too. But he was on that, nigga, we ain't pressing our folks, nigga. You ask him where you from, that's it. You got a personal issue, you handle that shit. But this ain't the county jail. And I liked it how he had his program. So when I mashed in and the other couple blacks mashed in, you know, niggas looking at us. But, you know, it's like, nah, nigga, walk that nigga to his bunk. Like the essay was walking they people to their bunk, right? Walk that nigga to that bunk, help him with his bunk up. And then after that, we'll get to know the nigga. And that's exactly what happened. Nigga, I put my bunk down. Next you know, nigga, behind me was 10, 15 young niggas. And old niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, where you from? Nah, woo-wah. Nigga, where you from? Nah, woo-wah. Where you from? Wow. And I'm talking about, I went through a whole line, about 15 niggas to 20 niggas that gang bang, that introduced themselves. Some niggas with a smirk. Some niggas with a, goddamn, I got a homie here. Some niggas with a, fuck this nigga, man. You know, but that's just how our brothers get at. But nigga didn't have to couch no squabbles, you know what I'm saying? Because I was on point, ready for all the bullshit anyway, because I knew where I was at. Now, you know, it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Me not trying to fight your own people, but shit happens. You know what I'm saying? So after that, nigga, after the motherfucking talked to everybody, you know, and got, you know, found out who the homies was and all that shit. Here you go, niggas start tossing me little soups and shit to get me through the, you know, through the cold season of not having no store for 2 weeks to 30 days because you can't get no store. You feel me? So you gotta, you know, try to put your money on somebody else's books, and then that's gonna take a letter, which is gonna get to your people in about 2 weeks, and then by the time they even send you the money, you gonna have money in your books, and your shit been uncleared up. But, you know, so I stayed on the yard with them, with the homies, you know, with the brothers and all that. We stayed in the dorm. I stayed in the dorm for about a week. You know what I'm saying? When I stayed in the dorm for about a week, man, all bullshit to the side, nigga, my counselor came. She looked at my point, she looked at this, she said, nigga, you ain't supposed to be here. I said, what you mean? I said, I've been here, I'm cool, man, ain't no problems here, I'm all good. You know, I'm gelling now. I'm playing chess with, you know, certain partners. Like, you know, we eating on the spread, we buffing down and shit. You know, we got a program set first week. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, I'm cool where I'm at, man, ain't no problems, man. I can stay here until y'all transfer me. She's like, nah, not with these points. Nigga, you going over there. An hour later, a CO came and got me. 2 of them. Nigga, the whole motherfucking shit got quiet. Nigga, where you going? Oh, man, yeah, I gotta move, cuz. Points high in the motherfucker, man. I gotta go to the sales, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Niggas like, damn, cuz, you got time, huh? You got time on you to do, huh? Like, yeah, cuz, I got a little time, you know what I'm saying? But God gonna get me out faster than I know it. You understand me? And he did. So, bow, COs grabbed my shit. I grabbed all my shit. COs, 1 or 2 on the side of me. Nigga, walked me over there to the sales. And now, like I told y'all before, nigga, when walking from the dorms, walking to the motherfucking sales, it's a totally different feeling, homie. Totally different. See, when you walking from the motherfucking them dorms and shit, you know, you hear everything, man. You know, it's like laughing and giggling and all this old shit. But when you start to walk over to the sales, it get real quiet and real serious. You know what I'm saying, me? COs is even looking at you more serious. You know what I'm saying, me? And you got a motherfucker knowing that you capable of doing damage. So they keep their eye on you a little more harder than the usual. You feel me? And so mashing, I'm walking through that motherfuckers. They gotta lock it down because a Sereno then broke out of medical and got at a Southerner. You know what I'm saying, man? And so they closed it down, throw me on the side. I gotta sit down with my bags and shit. You know what I'm saying, me? And now the COs mad at each other because how? Why? How did this happen? We got all the Southerners, you know, moving, and we got this one motherfucking Northerner sitting in the cut, and can't nobody handle this fool? Like one Northaniel couldn't be handled. He got through y'all and got out this motherfucking door and got off on a motherfucking Southerner. Like, you know, they mad at each other. So, you know, Sergeant mad and shit, you know, so, you know, they had to get their shit correct. But I walk over there to the motherfucking cells. And when I walk to the cells, my nigga, soon as I walk in, you know what I'm saying? They had only a certain few cells open. And on me, only one cell was open, and it was a Damu cell. And nigga, I had to mash up in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because it was the only cell. They fucked up. I could have held down and went to the hole. You know what I'm saying? I could have held down and went to the hole, but that would have stopped my whole process of getting to the motherfucking getting to the next yard where I need to be. You know what I'm saying? Out of reception, right? So I said, man, fuck it. I said the only thing can happen is, man, this nigga gonna get down, or this nigga say, no, he don't want me in his cell at all himself. Right? Now, if he don't want me in this cell, then I ain't going in the motherfucker. But because I ain't forcing myself nowhere. And then the CO's gonna have to stop it. So the CO said, nigga, you know, hey, I know you're a Crip, but if he let you in the cell, man, you gotta cell up. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm gonna have to take you to the hole, and that's gonna start the whole process over you with reception. Start the whole process off. And I know what he was talking about too. So I'm like, fuck. All right, fuck it, cuz. If cuz don't lie me in the cell, he a real Damu. You know what I'm saying? And he, you know, I ain't even gonna say real Damu because the nigga was a real Damu. He was. You know what I'm saying, me? But he was just on a level of maturity. You know what I'm saying, me? And I was too, nigga. So I go up to the cell, boom. Now everybody already see me in the cell. They already see, you know, niggas like, nigga, who just came through the door type shit. So everybody already peeping. So, nigga, I mash up. Niggas like, what's up, blood? What's up, Lo? My crib, you know what I'm saying? All that old shit, you know, gang bang, letting niggas know who I am, all that other shit. So I mashed motherfucking CO, cracked the cell open. Poof! Nigga open the cell, pop his cell. I said, what's up, homie? I'm Cartoon. Nah, my crib. He like, I'm from Fruittown, Pyro. Woo wop, I forgot his name. He was a cool nigga though. And I'm like, nigga, you good? Can I come in? We good? You know what I'm saying? So, nigga, they ain't no other sales, homie. I'm going to, you know, if you don't let me in this motherfucker, if you don't want me in this motherfucker, then they got to send me somewhere else. Other than that, you know, if you deny me, then I'm good. You know, I can still, you know, go through my reception process without going through the whole process. He said, homie, I ain't with all that bullshit. Come on in, homie. You know what I'm saying? And I felt his soul. I felt he was a cool motherfucker, but he was going through some things. And me and going through some things, as soon as I walked in the cell, it was black as a motherfucker. I said, homie, no disrespect, but blackness, darkness ain't good, homie. You know? Darkness is for sleep, my nigga. You know, and daytime is for light. My nigga gotta get that good vibe up in here. And he looked at me, and he said, homie, ain't nobody ever told me that, homie. And that nigga took the things off the motherfucking window and let the light come in the cell, homie. And that's when I knew me and him kind of clicked, because he was like, nigga, I need some guidance. And I needed some too. You know what I'm saying? So he was a real Damu, the nigga. And look, and that's what I'm trying to tell you, homie. The nigga had the shit whacked out on his hands and everything, you know? But you could tell he had grew up out of that. You know what I'm saying? So in reality, me and him jailed. He told me what he was in jail for. Nigga got into it on some bullshit, baby mama drama, where, domestic violence, where he snatched the baby up out the house. His money wasn't right, bitch calling him out his name and shit, and cause he ain't got no money, he can't pay no bills and shit. But he at home taking care of the kid, and he like, nigga, I'm taking care of the kid at least, you know what I'm saying, while you go out there and work. Well, you ain't no man, you supposed to take care of the kid and work, breaking the nigga down. Then he ended up just walking to the store, you know what I'm saying, with his kid, and the bitch called the police on him. Talking about he kidnapped her and all this shit. They broke the shit down, gave the nigga like 16 months with half and shit, cause they knew it was just all some bullshit, And then they you know, and that's what he told me. And so he was mostly doing all his time in reception because he did a couple of months in county, and you know, he only had like 2-3 more months in you know, and the pen, so they wasn't moving him, so he was staying there, but his money wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? His family wasn't there for him. You know what I'm saying? And he was thinking, where the fuck am I gonna go when I get the fuck out? You know what I'm saying? Cause his mind was, Bloods, the Paru thing ain't helping me out right now. You know, cause if it was, I wouldn't be in a position that I'm in. 16 months with half, ain't got no job, ain't got no carry sack, ain't got nothing to go, you know, nothing. And I don't know his past background with his homies, I don't. But his mind was, I'm not no bad nigga for my set. I ain't no buster for my set. Why am I going through all this? And it's always boils down to you. You are the only one that can get you out of your circumstances. You are the only one that can put you in a position of, nigga, I gotta do better for my life. The homies don't owe me shit. I came in this world by myself, I'ma leave by myself. So the homies don't owe me shit. So I'm gonna tell y'all like this, going to the penitentiary, you know what I'm saying? It's a life learning process, man. You know, and you wanna be around smart people. That's so when you get released, you can do some smart things, all right? Hey, go get you a London Sky hoodie out my, go get you a London Sky hoodie out my store. Like, subscribe, and share. More coming. Man, y'all like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share, man. I got stories for days. I got gang stories for days. All y'all got to do is just tell me what you want to know, and I'll holler back at you. But I know one thing that I'm about. Erase the ignorant mindset. Stop worrying about people telling on this nigga and telling on that nigga when you know you ain't doing nothing illegal. Don't do that whack 100 syndrome shit, man. That shit ain't cool. The only thing we talking about is who the next nigga's telling. You know what I'm saying? Who the next nigga telling. How about, well, can we get the next nigga to help him make some money? You know what I'm saying? How can we help the next person make their own logo and sell and start promoting their own business? London Sky, hoodies out right now. Go order. You feel me? That's the things we need to be on. Money making mindset. All right? So the money making mindset hoodies is out too. Money making mindset. Every day you need money. Every day you need to make some money. And every day you need to keep your mindset on the money. Hey, OG Cafe, Mr. Understand Me Man. Deuces.